with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new.
Nice.
Then save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again.
Oh, wow.
And finally, snack up to save even more at the pump.
That's great.
Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell.
Wait, there's three of me? Awesome.
Sandy into his wine.
Ever since you've been rooting for the Dodgers, we've been rooting for you. Jacoby and Myers, winning cases since 1972.
Watch it.
Right now at 5, a heart-wrenching horror in Thailand. An unthinkable attack on a daycare leaves dozens dead, most of them children. What the former policeman behind this chilling massacre was doing just moments before.
No one should be in jail just for using or possessing marijuana.
Mass pot pardon from the president, the major move by the White House today to decriminalize marijuana across America. What it means for those convicted on possession.
Rather dangerous situation happening here on the 405.
Sparks fly on a busy SoCal freeway when a driver rolls down the road riding on a rim. What's behind this wild three-wheeling? And he's a very proud UCLA alum. Our Carlos Salcedo shares his very own story. The News at 5 starts right now. This is the Ktla 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Sandra Mitchell. And today for Pedro Rivera, we want to thank you for joining us. We're going to start off with a very sad story right now. Thailand just reeling today after a brutal massacre at a daycare center ended the lives of 36 people. 24 of them are children as young as 2 years old.
Authorities say the killing spree was carried out by a recently fired police officer who ended his own life after killing his wife and stepson.
And now the massacre is the worst mass killing by a lone individual in Thailand's history.
So what is the latest on the investigation?
Grieving families still gathering at the scene as investigators now zero in on clues at the scene of the deadly daycare massacre. Earlier, a man with a machete and a gun under pressure and under the influence of drugs killed dozens of preschoolers and staff at the child care facility in northeastern Thailand. The killer has been identified as a 34-year-old former police officer, fired from the force a few months ago for drug charges. Earlier in the day, he was set to appear in court on those charges. Investigators now say the suspect's stepson attended the school but was not there at the time of the attack. This Thai official said, quote, he might have come to see his son or might have come to kill him, but when he saw kids, he just lost his mind. Shot more people and then returned home. He killed his wife and young son and then himself. It is now the deadliest rampage in Thailand's history. Many of the victims just 2 to 5 years old.
The U.S. is ready to assist our Thai allies in the wake of this horrible tragedy, and we continue to engage with not just our embassy there, but the government.
You know, Sandra, it's such a heartbreaking story for a lot of people to wake up to today. What is the latest on the investigation?
Well, it sounds like they do things differently there in Thailand. We know it's a massive crime scene from the daycare to the suspect's house, but it is moving pretty quickly. We know that already the victims' bodies have been taken out of the school. Thai police talking to relatives of the suspect, and of course, we're following this story.
Yeah. We do want to make a quick correction. We have some video that was filed that was a little bit different than what we teased, and we want to honor Carlos Herrera today with his story. We will have Carlos Salcedo's story as well coming up, so that's going to be really great. Not today, but Carlos Herrera will be today. Carlos Salcedo will be maybe in the next couple of weeks.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, 2 people are dead and 6 others injured after a stabbing attack. It happened along the Las Vegas Strip. Police say the suspect is a man in his 30s and is in custody. That attack happened just before noon, 3100 block of South South Las Vegas Boulevard near the Wynn Hotel and Casino. Some bystanders there told our sister station in Las Vegas that some of the victims were showgirls that were taking pictures with tourists. Police say a large kitchen knife was recovered from the crime scene.
And police now say the man suspected of kidnapping and killing 4 members of a family in Merced was a former employee of their trucking business.
We have that surveillance video from the business. It does show all 4 being kidnapped at gunpoint. This was on Monday.
Hero.
Business owners want stepped up police patrols in downtown LA after police say 2 teenage suspects stabbed Du Young Lee to death outside his store on Sunday. Detectives say the 17-year-olds were trying to steal a wig when Lee confronted them. And police found a man